Mhm. Hey, buddy. Let's do this. I was going to say, I used to have a controller. A controller. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, this is working okay. I'm the Checkpoint Professor here with WalterNet Games. Big shout out to everyone checking us out on the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. This is our weekly update of Bricks Over Blocks, the smash hit on Steam, our video game. Check it out in the links. Buy it, play it, let us know what you think. That rhymes. No, but seriously, welcome to the channel. Here at WalterNet Games, we strive to create content on game development, around game development, working as a small part-time crew with roughly 5 team members working very part-time. We're going to talk about that for a little bit today. We're coming here today to play our most recent build. I had a stream scheduled for right now, and I have our programmer Jonah is currently pushing out a new build. I'm told it's getting close, but it did not make it to the stream. That's just life. We actually weren't able to play our latest build last week either. There was a typhoon ripping through the Philippines, and they've been picking up the pieces there. That's where our lead programmer lives. And we're kind of getting it all back on track, getting things going. I played a game from some RIT students last week called Pelican Post. Really cute game. I want to do more of that. My goal in the future is to do this live update stream every Wednesday at lunch, and then to do a couple development streams. I've really been diving hard back into Unreal Engine, learning some new fun things with Unreal Engine 5 that I really want to share with everybody. My full-time job, I'm a university professor creating game design courses. And so all my development experience kind of segues back into that. It's a big, beautiful, virtuous circle where I make games, I teach about games, I talk about games, and all that good stuff. So all your support here is really helpful. So our plan right now, while we wait for Jonah to give us the latest build, is we are actually going to play the November 5th build. And then I want to talk about a few things. First of all, we're trying out some new stuff with our team. We are a small part-time team, and communication can be an issue. So usually what happens every every Wednesday, like today, I play the recent build. I do a think aloud. I talk about what I'm thinking, and that helps generate some feedback and notes for our team discussion that happens right after the live stream. So the game is fresh on my mind. We can talk about it. We're trying something new this week. I'm trying to automate a few things for our small team. So I added a bot to our Discord server called DailyBot. And I want to take a moment here to say, DailyBot, if you're listening to this and you want to sponsor our channel, we have 300 subscribers. We're huge. And if you want to talk to us about a sponsorship, if you want to sponsor the channel here and help support our game dev journey, I'm here. You know how to find me. But we've been using DailyBot. This is our first week using it. And so I set up a simple task for that bot. So what it does every Monday is it DMs every member of our team and says, hey, you know, what did you work on last week? What did you accomplish? What are you working on this coming week? And what blockers do you have? And that is typically the first 15 or 20 minutes of our meeting on Wednesday. My goal is to have that occur every Monday. Already have that bot then updates a check-in channel on our Discord, kind of tells everyone what everyone is up to. And our goal is to kind of bypass that so we can just talk about the game on Wednesday. So I'm going to continue to talk about how I'm automating systems to help make our workflow more fluent as we go forward, so I can just focus on playing the builds. There's some PCG work. There's a bunch of cool stuff I want to add to the game in the next coming weeks and show you the process a little bit more. So subscribe for that. Without further ado, though, what I do on Wednesdays is I play our recent build, and then I just play through it, check out kind of the current state, make some feedback, and and just kind of go from there. I'm going to check really quick and see where our build's at. I do not have an update yet, so we may or may not be getting a new build, but let's check out our recent build. So for those watching, we have some big changes that have not been updated to Steam yet. Let me know if you have any audio issues. The other day I was streaming and nobody could hear me like at all, which was a total bummer. So hopefully my audio and everything is working okay. This is our game, Bricks Over Blocks. I'm gonna move myself over into the corner so you can actually see it. So we have some big updates coming up for Steam, some big quality of life. But let's do this. Let's play the 11.5 build. If Jonah, I don't want you to stress out. I'm sure you're watching right now. Let's not worry about. I don't think we're gonna have time to get it into this week's playable build, which means I will try to do another live stream playthrough later this week, and I can't really promise that because tomorrow I'm leaving town for work and won't be back till the weekend. Such is the life. But let's do this. Let's check out a few levels in the story mode. So one of the big things that's coming up with the next build that I'm hoping to show y'all next week is we are replacing this section with a playable mini-map. So Blocky, our little character, will be changed into like, this will be like a miniature version of our current levels. Our 3D modeler and artist, Animate Zach, has been busting out some really cool modular assets for this. So we're excited to show you that. So this is all going to change next week. But let's hop into a level. Let's play we'll play level 8. We're going to play each of our 4 biomes. Tripler Guy, how's it going, my friend? Just to check it out. We're going to go through that and endless mode today. One of the biggest changes that came in recently, and I'm going to show you. And I'm really excited this week if I'm able to do, and this may even be Monday or early next week, if I'm able to do a live stream and work on a few level design things. I really want to play with the size and scale of these levels. There's so much we can do with this that we haven't done. Right now, all of the levels are pretty uniform shape, but there's nothing saying we can't do a wider version. There's nothing saying we can't do a side-scroll version of the whole thing, so a more of a side-scroll. I love that fixed mechanic, where you can go further left and right and follow the pattern of the orange ball as it goes around. So I want to do some stuff that are a little bit more experimental, playing with all of the pieces we have and try and expand on that. And I'm hoping to push the boundaries a little bit to where that goes into our level editor mode. Let's see, this will fix that section. That is so cool. Jonah, great job once again on the repair mechanic. We weren't sure how we were going to get that in when we first designed the game, so it's really neat to see that in there. We're going to see if we can clear this level though in the allotted time. I haven't been able to see the mechanic that I wanted to talk about today yet, which is essentially the projectiles that come down. There's the big head mechanic, looking great. Essentially the projectiles that fall down can merge with each other and exponentially increase. So that's really cool. While we are live, Arkanoid second level has the block out scrolling infinite. In which game? Arkanoid second level has the block Arkanoid's Infinity. I'd love to check that out. Anybody watching, if you have some cool Brick Breaker games that we can use for inspiration, please submit. Our goal as a team is to actually wrap up version 1.0. Speaking of, I have been in my spare time working on a prototype for another game that I'm not gonna lie, I'm insanely excited about. I've been working on it with an old Disney colleague, but I have been sworn to secrecy, no talking about it. So, hush, hush, hushy, hush. But it feels good, really taking the developer, really getting into the code. Feels so much like I'm back at Disney as a level designer again. Just making mechanics, busting things out, core loops. And it actually, the more I've worked on that, the more excited I am actually to come back to bricks and blocks and kind of implement some of the stuff I've learned. So even if we hit that 1.0, kind of put it in deep freeze, it doesn't mean I won't be working on bricks over blocks kind of on my own. The team might move on, but I will still have the ability to hop in and noodle around with it. So I'm kind of excited about that. We're gonna quit. So that was one of the city levels. Let's check out all of the levels today, all of the biomes. Let's go story mode. Let's try level 15. That'll take us to a biome. I'm really excited to see the mini-map version come in next week. It's for the Game Boy. Okay, so I could probably find... I wonder if they have it, like, in one of the stores. This is one of the levels that Sun, our new level designer, has been working on. We updated the surrounding background to fit more of the forest theme. So... our amazing artist, Animate Zach, has updated the surrounding work here. Before it was kind of yellow, felt more like a desert theme, but now it's feeling very foresty. I am loving the color scheme on the whole thing. Feeling very green. These fish, we're gonna play around with those. They need effects. We need the water behind it. That's one of the things I assigned my designer on, is a task of updating the water material to kind of match a little bit more of like the city, so it feels a little bit more like actual water. And then I'm hoping that he will be able to get to like some particle effects on the fish, some bubbles and some splashes as it's jumping through. It's just gonna make the whole world feel more dynamic. I actually think it would be cool to add like maybe a few butterflies and stuff in the background, fluttering around. I may do that myself. I've already got them coded out for another game. So that's the fun part. Once you've made some Unreal blueprint codes, I could probably just use my library that I'm starting to create to update some of that in here. So I will probably be adding some butterflies to this game soon. One of the things I learned how to do is create my own state machines and blueprints so that I can bypass the need for traditional animation and use the 3D assets as kind of a flip book, which has been super fun. I'm having way too much fun in Unreal Engine. It's on NSO. For those that are watching, thanks for hitting the like button. I saw someone hit the like button. One of our big plans is to push this to mobile as well. It plays really well on the Steam Deck. I would love to submit it as well to Nintendo. Get it on the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2. So if anyone's watching, Doug Bowser, I know you're not at Nintendo anymore, but I'm looking at you. If you see any promise in this little indie gem we're making, would love to talk to you. Would love to talk to somebody about getting it published on a system. I think it could be really fun. I think it's a good idea. What the heck? Why not? At this point in life, as a game developer, if you don't ask, you'll never get a yes. Okay, there's one. See that? It merged. It merged, and it's coming back down. It has a big air effect on it, and I lost. Da-na-na. I think you said fireballs spawn out of the blocks randomly. Any plans to have specific blocks to spawn them when it's hit or breaks? Tripler guy is just busting out the good ideas. Oh, just a second. I'm gonna answer that during the next level. let's go to the next biome, which would be in the 20s. We'll try 23. Let me repeat that. So this is our cave mode. Triple Guy asked the balls spawn randomly. Any plans to have them come out of specific blocks? No plans until now. I think that's a great idea. We could put that on our possible task list. I still like the idea of them spawning randomly, and let me tell you why, Triple Guy. Actually, maybe I don't need to tell you why. Maybe I think it could work either way. Partly because you're able to, on the fly, ramp up the difficulty of the level. Like if time starts running out or you want to make that decision behind the hood to say, hey, now we want more things to spawn out, you could do that. However, that being said, Tripler Guy, I think for the endless mode, which we're going to check out in a couple seconds, I think your idea for having a block that is designated to spawn the projectiles is a fantastic idea. Because then that ebb and flow we're talking about would be totally in the control of the designer. And if we add those, which I am now going to bring it up during my meeting as a question. Oh, it would there. Look at that! Look at that one! That was awesome! That would allow our designer, but this is cool. I don't think we would get these effects though. Oh my gosh. So I don't think we would get as many random crazy effects if they were just designated. Does that make sense? But as a designer, you could add those in and make sure that you do have some of these giant balls merging. Like you could put some of the fireballs next to each other. So we're going to talk about that in our meeting today. Tripler Guy, thank you so much for hopping in and giving these random nuggets of feedback, because we use them. We use them. We love it. That was a cool section. That was a cool section! Okay, we're going to quit, though, because we want to now go to the fourth biome. We still need some background done on the forest levels. I'm hoping a lot of lighting passes and stuff have been done in the factory. We're going to check it out. Burning nuggets. Yes, burning nuggets of awesomeness. Let's check out level 33. I'm going to pick a random one here. So this one feels a lot less polished than the previous ones. Lighting is coming in. The bridge pieces look great. I do think I would ask Animate Zach, do we have border pieces specifically for this level? They all seem super plain right now. They seem like kind of a test level. If so, we need to get those to Sun and have those added this week. So there's some tasks we need. I know this is... Ooh, that's nice. Oh, look at that! Oh, I so wish I could connect that to another... Ooh, we died.
Perfect.
Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Do they have sound effects? Yes. I think they should have bigger explosion effects for sure, Tripler Guy. But you see, when all that fun stuff starts happening, the music starts going drifting. Jonah, I want to point out, last week added this mechanic in here where the pickups, if you miss them, they actually bounce on the lava, so you can find a way to retrieve them. Lost a bunch of points there. I am totally not able... I wonder if we should have something happen when those lava things hit the fire pit. RRDN2 by, how are you doing, my friend? Let's try that again. This is the final biome of our game. Roughly right now we have 10 levels, 40 total levels. That's our goal for the December release. Our big updates are going to be the mini-map, and then continue to polish our level. We do have some more achievement icons coming in this week. The other big thing that's being worked on, which I think I have some tasks on my end, is to fix our Steam workshop so our programmer Jonah can save levels. So when players add levels to the game, they can be saved. I am nervous about what kind of things they will create. And so Jonah, I think keep in mind, we need to have the ability as the developers to go in and quickly delete offensive levels. And maybe even put a disclaimer.
Perfect.
Maybe put a disclaimer for our user-generated content that it does, whatever they create does not reflect the developers. I don't know what they could create that would be offensive, but I do not put it past anybody. Okay, we're gonna smash this. We got the jetpack. There's one of those big. I love those area of effects on those. That is so dang cool. Oh, it's so cool, Jonah. It's so cool. It makes me happy. Okay. Don't let this level. Oh, look at that mega ball. Mega. And I smashed those two together. Boom! Check out that area effect, baby. Do you play Steam games? Yes, I do. Do I like cats? Yes, I do. RRDN2BY is asking the awesome questions. Those are the important questions. I do play Steam games. I do like cats. This game is a Steam game, my friend. This is our game. This is the game we're working on. The Fireball Chaos looks fun. Triple Guy, you have no idea. It's ridiculously fun. It's fun for the whole family. Okay, hold on. Everybody, stay in the chat. I've got to check on my son. Got to check on my son, make it okay. He's hanging out with Dad today. Oh, it's making out. It's all making sense what you're asking me. Do I play Steam games? Do I like cats? There's a game on Steam called Stray. It might be in my wish list. Are you a developer on Stray, or you just really like the game? Let me know. Here we go. Let's check out... Okay, let's check out Endless Mode. I like Time Endless. Why are they all locked, though? I can't go back, Jonah. I can't go back. We need to fix that. Okay, so take note on Endless Mode. I can't do the back button with controllers. Okay, let's try... Why are these all locked, dude? Why are they locked? Let's try unlocking everything. Let's go back. No, we're still locked. Sadness. Sadness, why? That's new to me. Okay, so we need to fix that. At least one of the... I think one of the endless modes should be open. As long as... Okay, let's do this. As long as you've played that biome, whether it's city, forest, as long as you've played one of the levels... It should unlock these. That's what I think. Maybe I'm crazy for that. What about creative mode? Jonah says, I'm not sure why it's blocked. This is an old version of the game. Okay, you ready, dude? You ready to make some levels? Okay, my son says he's ready to make some levels. RR says, I just really like it. What do you like about Stray? I kind of think I should play it. I love this part, Jonah. I love using the controller to build these. I don't know why. There's something with it. Like, being able to do this with a controller is a must. But honestly, keyboard and mouse is really cool. Why can I not place these blocks? This is not, my health 2 brick is not placing, dude. Sad. Can I place a block? Something happened. I'm not sure why. Oh, I can place them with my controller now. Well, now it's working. Now you're working. What the heck, dude? All right, whatever. Okay, let's put some. Now it's not. Let's try this. It's working with my control. I think there's a bug when you're switching back and forth. You know, the controller's pretty awesome too. It feels pretty good too. Oh, you can just stomp the previous ones. Nice. I kind of wish we had. Oh no, I don't. Okay, let's go back to brick then. How do we do that? How do we switch from? I thought it was the left shoulder buttons. Okay, we're having issues today. I can't switch between. There it is, bricks. That's why. I don't know. That's why. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's not the shoulder buttons at all. It's just up and down, which is fine. So, how do we do this? Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's put these all in here. Should we make it possible you can choose where the starting point is of the ball? I don't think we should. My son says, what are you making? I don't know. But let's play it and find out. Okay, I'm going to read your comment, RR, in just a second. Okay, so here's our own level we made. But look, we've started under the ground. I found a bug already. And what do you think? Should we make those bats a little smarter so they avoid running into things? I've been messing a lot with like Blueprint AI. Oh, look, it got me out! Haha! Woo! Look at this crazy level I created. All right, we will be back next week. If you're still watching, please like and subscribe to the channel. RR says that Stray is just fun to play. I agree. Want to come say hi? Here. Oh! Say hi, everybody. Say, I need a diaper change. You need a new diaper? This dude needs a new diaper, so I've got to change him before my team meeting in just a minute. Everybody, like and subscribe. It's the right thing to do. And the right time to do it. Say bricks over block. Yeah, he kind of said it. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week or sooner. You never know.